humans. It is me, Fuzz, yes. We're going to be playing some more Pokemon Violet, and battling my younger brother. This should be greatly amusing and intriguing. I have more Pokemon trained this time, and I look forward to getting to unleash them upon him and his Pokemon.
Here his new additions come, and I don't really have anyone new.
I'll only have so many.
Actually, I haven't fought you with all the units before.
I also want to revise a few Pokemon. But if you're still getting ready, then that gives me a little bit of time.
You have a team in mind immediately, huh?
Not as much in mind as you might think. But I do have one or two Pokemon I want to quickly finish some revisions I was working on off recording. I didn't have to move from the spot, so I was able to revise its stats a bit, but the moves need to be altered as well. A bit of special defense, a little bit of speed. Special defense. Ah. Despite my grinding, there is ever more, plenty moves to be given to other Pokemon that I just simply can't afford. Why, someone's being noisy upstairs. Loud footsteps. No, we missed. While I was trying to alter these stats myself before, it wasn't going quite as well as I had planned. Being weirdly finicky with the EVs. Let's hope that doesn't persist, as it seems like it is starting to do right now. There should be 2 stat points worth left. I should guarantee be able to increase the stat by at least 1 more. This is the wrong opponent.
So confused. Where could I have put you? Or you?
And I'm gonna put the rest to speed. Even though it offsets it a little bit more than I usually like to have things. This is also an advantage in some regards. Great, now I just need to find some punk who can give me speed. Found you.
You. Would that be fair?
Okay,
You're not trained.
the many one has been revised. No, I just went online by accident.
Oh.
No, I suppose this is what you would have
Oh,
me do anyway.
we absolutely should actually do Blaziken first.
Yeah, well, going online can ruin that.
Exactly.
Perhaps.
Because I have the Blaziken, and we might lose it. That's why we probably should do it before we
Before we battle, just so that we can battle online.
No. Just so that if I accidentally go online, we don't lose it.
Sure. Of
No,
course.
I'm serious. We can do it all local. I just don't want to lose the Blaziken. Now that you
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
For real. First up, let me bring out my Ultra Terror Destroyer team. We got ourselves you,
You can only use one of them.
yeah.
There's no point.
Bringing out the team of
There is no
opponents
point.
that I'm pretty sure that I deem pretty good generally for terror battles.
Only one can go.
Yeah. I'll have to decide.
There's
on
no
what-
point. Give up.
They'll be at hand if if the first strategy doesn't work. Now who else? Oh yeah, of course. Okay.
So you know that move, the upper hand?
Oh yeah, that one.
For some reason, the anyone can learn it. Think about it.
That's pretty good.
He has no hands. Or it doesn't look like it anyway.
You're right.
It doesn't look like it has any hands, so how the heck would it ever get the upper hand? It technically does have little arms, but...
It's able to manipulate energy that allows it to gain the
But
upper hand.
to say that it has hands, it's like saying Kirby has hands. I guess he kind of does, but you get the point.
No, that's even worse. That's like saying if Kirby's hand nubs were used as extra feet. Does Kirby have hands?
Why? Hold on, Mo. Why would they ever be used as extra feet? That's just a disturbing looking image.
Because I don't think.
After seeing DDD do that thing,
I don't think I can recall the what is it? Phalanx having any kind of nubs used as arms or hands in any way.
Well,
Kirby actually has.
I have a phalanx that I'm rather fond of.
Does he have any nubs that could be used
When he moves
for
the little
handling?
shields on his side, you can sometimes see the protrusions that are holding it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Unless the shield itself is like physically stuck to him actually from a Pokemon biology standard.
I think I see what you're doing. Alrighty, now I'm gonna head off to my nearest place.
At least I think that's the case, unless I'm just mistaken. Meanwhile, I'm leaping around to visit Pterodons and grab their LP because...
Why do I keep getting a dark flying den?
That's the
dark
one.
Flying den.
That's
This
what
one here is also
I think
dark
that
flying
happened to me last time, like
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, like a few days ago, I had 2 dark flying dens. I'm like, what? I know one of them is the event one, but why is the other one?
This should give me a nice amount of LP for some reason. I wish I could just kill them straight on through instead of have to
Which one
break
are you
them.
going after?
Ooh, these are just
Just a
this
random.
is just a Terra Pokemon.
Okay, I thought you were going after the stellar one first.
No, I can't do that in Paldea.
You're right, you can't. And LP doesn't really matter in Super
It matters everywhere to me because of how freaking annoying it is to acquire it and how much of it I always need.
Yeah. They'll keep messing around with the Pokemon's range user.
No. I find that it has its uses, but I also
you're
find...
right, you can actually use your materials for the items too. And you like those a lot, don't you?
Connor,
Yeah.
I can't use the items
Yeah, exactly. To get LP.
to get LP. Because that will kind of put me in negative progress to what I'm trying to
You either
do.
use the items for
For their intended purpose
you
or their
either-
extra purpose.
You either use the materials for items or LP. It's either one or the other. Well, I mean, like you could split them. Never mind.
But the things that cost LP, I find they cost way, way too much.
Flying type wizard. I feel like that was its
I think
signature
it...
back in the
I'm
day.
not sure if I can learn that, and no, it was not its signature move. Sky Uppercut was.
No wonder it's like. Oh, that probably was.
I don't know if we can have that move in this game, because I don't think the move's in this game. Despite how Blaziken is here.
Blaziken. Oh, look at that.
I'm just gonna use Miraidon, because that will do the trick,
That
almost
would be pretty
certainly.
Great. I might use Rock Overblow. He wouldn't be resistant though, because it's grass type. So.
You'd be fine once you Terrasilize.
You're right. And it's not like he's weak.
If you ever get to the Terrasilize part, that
You're
is.
right. Because, what is it? You're not going to have speed up. It's probably going to have speed boost. And then. What else? I do with sword dance.
Hopefully not.
You're right. I feel like I want to use Overblow because I haven't used Overblow for these turtles. Give Pokemon like shining the spotlight with its multi-mask capabilities. And the defensive boost will help as well.
Until it's gone.
You're right. But I don't need to put a turn towards that.
Whatever you do.
With Drake, it's not going to put up shields.
Wow, I'm stuck!
Challenge.
The game had a weird problem just now. My.
Good boy. Synthesis. I mean, like, maybe I could have that just in case he decides to put, what is it? Put a sun.
Unfortunately, my special strategy that I... Oh wow, I just ran into a wild terrestrial phalanx.
Oh. You also have both. Just in case it puts up a sun.
Unfortunately for it, it just terrestrialized into a steel tape. I mean, it's kind of fitting. I mean, until this happens.
Oh, good function, no problem. Ogerpon isn't even strong enough. Blaziken is even strong.
No, Ogerpon would out-tank
No,
a
I'm just trying to
Blaziken.
think about the Blaziken because the Ogerpon doesn't have as much attack stat as my Terrapagos does. So, and I know that my Terrapagos doesn't always do well enough in damage, meaning that Ogerpon doesn't necessarily do well enough in damage.
Ogerpon is more likely to critical hit,
Right.
and that hit will probably do more
That's
damage
only
unless
a
you made
combine
your
or bulk up increase
unless you
damage
made your
every now and
I think the percent is higher, but I'm unsure.
then. I'm pretty sure it's just a 1.5 increase, which is pretty
I
good.
think it was that at one point, but I don't think it is anymore.
So it's greater than that.
I think it is a little higher.
It might be too.
No. I think it's in between. But if you have sniper, it is a little bit higher than 2 times.
Yeah, because because sniper is
Yes, but I'm saying that if you have sniper, it's a little bit higher than 2 times. But I think it's in between 2 times and the 1.5. I don't think it's either of those two.
thing here, the catch here for Ogerpon is that it can do swords damage. Doesn't need the strength. The exact strength. Terrapagos one, it can double its strength.
The Terra Pokemon here has disappeared.
I doubt Terrablast is special with Ogerpon. I mean, like, that's IT Cudgel's job.
Even if it was, Ivy Cudgel does it better.
Exactly.
So
100 damage. Chance of critical hit. Changes type. So it does everything it needs. So if I have Leechy, Scissors, and Sword Stance, I might be able to do it. Use some of the PowerPoint ups on the IT Cudgel account. I think I'm ready for Blaze. I want to get a status story. I was going to do them out of the diagonal. Right?
I see.
And, well, I was going to back up. I was
But then you quit or something. I don't know.
Back when I had the Diaglo, I offered to do Diaglo and exhibit, right? But, right before we were about to do it, I accidentally connected to the engine and lost it.
You mean you lost it right when you were about to? He's probably fought it online though.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if we stopped him.
Well, I don't think he found the time to do this.
I mean, he hasn't played through Pokemon Arceus, and playing online, who knows, you might bump into someone with a mutated Diaglo Pokemon.
It wasn't I suppose the most important thing in the world, given that he probably had multiple Diaglos.
No, it
But
sounds
was
like
a shame that
it sounds like he's lost a lot of his like a large amount of his legendary Pokemon he had. I don't know how or why. I only say this because, based on what he's telling me, it sounds like he doesn't have as many as I thought he would. Which
Well,
just sounds
so.
absurd.
Well, even so, I know that he has
I mean, I would expect as much. And you're ready, yes?
Yeah. I'm ready for the line.
I don't have enough Terra stuff. LP? Okay, Poke Portal, Terra Raid Battle.
9, 4, 2, 1.
9, 4, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Whoops, I almost left. No worries, just big panic.
Alrighty. Ogerpon, right on. Let's do this. This was actually a terrible idea. Fighting is good against rock. Oh well, we don't know his moveset yet, so this will give us time to see.
If it's close combat, that'll actually work out in our favor, perhaps. Just not against you.
Aside from the fact that I might die.
Hmm.
I mean, like, I'll try and see if I can use to get past the flip. Maybe because of the sun, I have noticed.
I'll try to paralyze him. This isn't oh, it's burned. Who the heck?
Great bird. Straight away.
Was that earthquake it just did to me? Why was it so weak? You're only at half health. It looks like you only got half health.
No, it got over half health.
On my screen,
the least siege fed back the rest.
I see. No, I don't see over there.
Yeah, you're right.
This guy just nerfed us. He just earthquaked again. He better not have sword sense as a move, because he keeps using earth.
I used go all out actually.
Oh, that's nice. I wanted to do that. Oh, you are gone.
Yeah, I figured as much. Low kick? Oh, it's super effective on me from the start. And he's got low kick. That's what. Ogre just can't survive whatsoever. It might be able to take it out for a serious battle between trainers. Though mine has some stuff. It's not enough for a battle like this.
Well, if the goal allowed, I can just keep attacking without anything
His
said.
lead seed is still on. You bulked up as well? Which one's real and which one?
That's a problem. If either of those are real, I'm probably screwed. I'm dead. He just killed me with something that wasn't even super effective.
He got 3 buffs.
He went from earthquaking me and not even doing half health, to doing what looked like some weak kick move, and I just died abruptly.
Oh, I got barely matters even exactly.
Alright, so that's really bad. I need to paralyze me.
I mean, like an unaware.
I can't bring out my ice giant, but it's not even unaware in the first place, so I guess it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, Ogre Pawn can't live with a life.
How odd. Yeah, it's very odd indeed.
Oh yeah, also it goes first.
Yeah, I'm very dead. I haven't seen its speed boost trigger even once
I
yet.
saw it appear for a fraction of a second on my screen. And then I know that it has. Yeah, like
I haven't seen it using fire moves, so I don't exactly want a beige one to happen. But that's very bad. It went from, like, not being able to hurt me very much with a super effective, powerful move to being able to one-shot me with something that wasn't even super effective. I think it has well over double its attack stat. Double its attack stat wouldn't do this. Not even for the earthquake would it do that.
It's 2.5 times exactly. Oh, well, it doesn't need to care about it when it wins.
Low kick, if that's the one that matters about your weight, it would hurt Miraidon a fair bit.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it is the one. It wasn't lowering my speed, so, yeah. Ready? Write that on my notes. Don't use Ogre Pawn for this one.
Ogre Pawn can be used for
Not for
Terra
this
Raid
one.
battles. Just
Yeah.
this is not a good one.
It's why it's on this anti-Terra team. Ogre Pawn gets changed in multiple different types. And, its Terra is really good and all that, but not for this one. Somehow, once again, I forgot. Fighting types for movements. I mean, rough.
If it buffs itself that high, confusing it
itself a
would be
lot.
really nice.
I don't think Tarbagos can do much anti-buff, can it? I mean, like I could buff myself, but aside from that,
did it nerf us? It nerfed us once near the beginning.
At the beginning, it might not nerf again later on in the battle. That might be its only nerf. Sunder.
And it's a flying type. How annoying.
Gyro Ball might not be that bad, but it's not super effective. It's flying. It's just he'll be really buffed at speed eventually. Right. Okay. So you're not gonna do well against buffing. I mean, like Enamorous with the superpower would.
Thunderous would be good for this,
what?
but I don't have a trained one right anymore.
The Arceus, what is it? I've seen him use fighting move, flying move. You said he's used a
Earthquake.
or a ground move. Is there any type that's resistant to all three of those? So Arceus might do pretty well. Ground's resistances are bug, grass, and flying. Flying also resists fighting, but flying doesn't resist flying. Bug is actually weak to it, and same as grass. So flying would resist both his fighting and his ground, but would be neutral for flying. So no, there's no way to be resistant to his earthquake and resist his flying with at once.
A flying rock type, a stellar terrestrialization would do for this.
I suppose you're right.
But I don't have that, and Death Star isn't going to necessarily be
Oh,
great.
that one. Yeah, you're right.
Death Star usually has difficulties in this kind of engagement in the first place. Plus, I'd have to use Meteor Beam.
I have to use someone more specific than the general titans of this team. Might. You're actually weak to ground. You resist that, then that would lead to flying. Wait, it doesn't even cost so much. What's the point? But if you did use... No, you wouldn't use Miraidon still, because not only the earthquakes, but it buffs and just generally is a pain. Right now, Dondozo and Skeleturge both get unaware, but what good is that?
Perhaps it's now time for me to try to use Fish of Doom. If you can put up a barrier,
Right?
I can potentially break this guy. It's a little questionable because I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do to the Fish of Doom. The Doom Sparse might be a better choice, but it's questionable. I don't want to use Sky Knight because he's a Steel type.
Oh yeah, because ground.
No, because of Fire card.
Oh, you're right. Fire. Oh, that's his last move that he hasn't used though so far. Fire. He didn't see any need, so he didn't use it at all.
The thing that he would obviously have.
Exactly. Straight on time for me to forget about the fact that he would have a fire move. This funny little bud can set up weather for some reason, but can't set up barriers. Regidrago does good neutral damage and can survive hits and can put up barriers. Maybe. Using superpower sounds like a very good idea though. Nemorous, can it learn any barriers? It probably doesn't learn them by default. Nope. Nope, it can't. I'm gonna have to use someone. Oh, wait. I mean, like, I could just use Arceus. But using Stellar Terror Blast would debuff itself.
Terra slides into an electric type. with levitate.
If only I'm a... I
Vicavolt.
suppose you're right. Yeah, I do have one of those, and I do have... It's a bug type.
Yeah. Flying moves. But the
and
electric...
it gets terrestrialization, so the idea that you would think to even be able to survive long enough is kind of questionable.
Though, it would just be normal on us because of the electric.
No, you're right. But then you turn to solo electric, and nothing changes. Actually, it won't want to use it on you. It'll just use fighting moves. You resist ground. You resist.
No, you'd be immune to ground.
You're immune to ground thanks to levitate. But the bug, you could just be a bug electric type even without levitate. You wouldn't be weak to ground. Thanks
But when
to
you
levitate.
terrestrialize, you become vulnerable.
Exactly, yeah. And then you're not vulnerable to it when you levitate electric terra. Fighting moves would be the only thing I would want to use on. That's weird. I figured Necrozma would be able to learn them. Do I not have any on me? Have I used them all up?
There are other problems with this tactic. Mainly, if we don't have protect.
Yeah, I don't see it in my inventory, so I might need to go to a... What is it? I might need to head off to a Poke Center. Okay. Ah yes, Poke Center right now. Show me the psychic TMs, please. Agility, Psybe, Sorka, so... Yeah, I don't have any reflex and light screens left. I used them all.
If you have that many Pokemon that can do that, then why is it... Oh no, it seems like you would probably have Pokemon that could do this already.
There's some Pokemon that probably have taught it to, like... stuff, but I'm trying to find the best Pokemon that I can
Radio.
pick up and use it, right? I don't want to turn myself into just a bundle of nothing. RCS could learn it. Type-wise, RCS probably does weigh quite a bit. I mean, like, you use Floatstone and made it only weak to fighting.
Weighs more than a lot of Pokemon, I think.
Floatstone.
The Floatstone is a waste. Is what I think.
Crozma fusion is just
It
about
might
as
do the
tanky
trick,
as
but
the
it feels
Arceus.
like a waste.
For the Crozma, it's just tanky, but that Pokeball strategy actually sounded pretty good given the fact that this wait a minute. Pokebond. Okay. It would take it. I'm not sure if it would take it better. Neutral flying move did over half Pokemon's HP, and Infiltrate kind of is looking similar, but different. More defense but less HP, so. That's what I think. Steel, no, you don't want to steel type because fighting and ground are good.
I've already given you the move. Be like that. I mean, Miraidon was getting one shot. I don't think a Regieleki is going to take a regular hit very well, then.
You gotta think about the fact that his boss can make anything crushed out.
Indeed. So some means to impair him would be good.
So I suppose, I feel like Skeledirge might be able to learn the reflect and laser. He could burn him if I give it flames.
Burn him?
Well, that has to advantage.
Meanwhile, I'm like trying my hardest to paralyze him. No damage at all would be better than half of the damage still getting through.
But since he's got so many turns, he'll get out of turn to window. Oh, so you're telling me he can't? He can learn an 80 powered fairy. You know, that new one. Uses the target stats against boosters. What do you know? Fire Elstrom can't work. Why do I for some reason feel like there's a chance that she don't know what to do with it? But it's very unlikely. Just let me figure it can't learn it. So I can't be an unaware and use reflect and light screen. Anyone can learn clear smog and reflect and light screen at once. Based on
Monkey Dory.
yeah, that makes sense.
Though I might not be able to learn both of the reflect and light screen.
I might not be able to survive without him being buffed at all. That's what I'm thinking. He's weak to the ground. Is targeting shot even work? I'm curious.
No? Well, maybe.
I mean, like, he
Yes.
doesn't leave, but he...
It should work while the barrier is down.
I was just kind of curious given I saw the move. It's not like I would choose to do that. Probably think someone else. Oh, Stringtail. Stringtail coming in here. Saving the day. With absurd buff 64. Now, you don't learn by default, but you should be able to learn it. Tanky, if you're going buff 64, should be fine, right? You bulk up specifically. Can you? I don't think you can learn air defense, but I can learn amnesia. Which one do you need set up? Oh yeah, we don't need let's. There we go. I think I got my next candidate for this.
I see.
Sweet. Wait, so wasn't just flip a coin to figure out whether the SP defense or defense was raised? Huh.
With what?
The fact that my Screamtail is identical SP defense.
I think you'll pick whichever one is listed as first, I guess, programming-wise.
That sounds reasonable.
Unless they put some kind of thing in place for this.
Okay. So my first up is Screamtail. If that doesn't work, I feel like my more resistance to the flying, but aside from that. I will set up reflect and try to use the power stored power.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. That was what one of my guys was gonna do. Not set up the barrier part, though.
They wanted me to set up a reflect, so I figured out somebody who I think would be pretty good at it.
I'm just preparing a second option.
What materials did I need that was running low? Because I didn't have a reflect or light screen on me, I couldn't actually see if my dudes could burn it.
Okay. Poke Portal.
How's Ether?
I'm ready. This winter is a bit absurd. One day it's like weirdly too cold, next day it's just not.
It's a good thing you It's a good thing you alright. 9150.
It's a good thing I what?
Stopped working far away when you did. One time I had to pay
Yeah.
a lot more than normal just to get the work. Probably due to the conditions. I'll fill it away. Boy, let's see if this gambit works.
Alright. Let's go for a brave bird. I took like barely anything from it. Crap, it's faster than me too. I saw on your screen. It's already nerfing us. I'm healing. So based on your screen, or your Pokemon, it looks like it was crap. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
I don't think I got to see it happen.
That's bad. Once he starts to buff that much, it's like there's nothing that can be done. And because you're not even trying to burn him in this case, it would have been better for me to use the electric guy after all. That way I could have paralyzed it. Yeah, I can just bulk up whenever it feels like it. That's what it seems like. Or not. It just bulked up, but it is not showing on its that's weird. It just lost its buff entirely, I guess.
I see you use a bulk up.
Yeah, but when I checked to see its stat increases, it had nothing, and then one-shot me from half health, which it shouldn't be able to.
Yes.
No, not yes. I somehow got one-shot anyways. From a point where it shouldn't have been able to do so without buffs. Defense buff. Indeed. All because it nerfs us that one time. That like really, really ruins things. It's just infuriating. Well, I don't even think I can buff. Because it hurt me too much. That time. The Doomsparce would probably have a shot, but okay, I'm gonna flip away, even though it's probably a bad idea. The heal sucked. It needed to be a full heal every time. We can't quit. I'm actually surprised at how well your barrier and all that is helping me stay alive, though. No, I've also put up a defense cheer.
That still power of mine looked like it sucked.
It has a forced overheat at some point. Odd how it's not poisoned yet.
Wait, did I just do what I thought I saw?
It's really odd how it's not poisoned yet.
There's not many poisons there. I won't even get to see how much damage I took. get to actually see it. I try to play. Nope. Didn't get to see it.
Like usual, it nerfing us is the biggest problem. Because even if it's gonna buff, as long as we can buff too, it's not that big a deal always. Sometimes it's still a pretty big deal, but...
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use the fish, because it needs too much help to survive.
Yeah, I definitely think my Enamorous would actually be pretty good. With superpower constantly letting it buff. Might be a good idea. Might. And then with Stellar Terraplast getting super effective 100 power stab. No, yeah, 100 power stab because the stab keeps happening.
Oh, that's right, it's just gonna use Blaze Kick on me if I use a Vikavolt. That's
oh, you're right, I didn't even think of that! What are you doing?
My.
I'm annoyed at how... You're just a little doggy, right? Just waiting? I'm annoyed at how little reflect and the light I have when it comes to TM stuff.
Alright, you ready to give it another go?
Using the same phone now?
No, I'm using the Doomsparce this time. Essentially a better version of what I was just using, except it can't heal itself.
I just bought another reflect just in case I want to switch to someone else. Hang back over to the den now. Now that I actually have the reflect in my inventory, now I actually can see if people can use it or not. Bombers, but also, I mean, it needs long buffing to actually do damage at least.
No, but it's perpetually vulnerable to this Pokemon.
You're right with the fighting moves. Can't even, oh, the low kick. Probably is pretty heavy enough.
Apparently not, from my understanding.
Can Skeledirge learn it is the important part. No, Skeledirge can't learn it. Also, Turbovirge can't learn it either, so it's not even an idea you can go off of. The extreme kills a bit better than most of these super players. No matter which super effective he chooses, he'll still be weak. So it's not really a better choice necessarily. I mean, like, at least he would be able to heal himself.
I could probably make it through with the Vikavolt if it wasn't for how it's buffing itself.
Actually, it might be better because it looks like the Arceus actually has better defense than Screamtail. What plate should I be using? What plate did I remember saying was flying? I think flying was the good choice.
Dondozo is simply just not powerful enough, I feel like.
Skyplay. I like how the game seemingly remembers that all these items are favorited even when they leave your inventory. So I don't have to favorite it again. Just knows. For you. Oh, you have them already. Sweet. No wonder I didn't have them. Now, what move can you learn that's super effective? Fine. Pardon? I have an... Oh, can you learn online? No, you would want something to increase your physical thing. Cosmic power. Can you like that technical work? Yeah, this would be double dedicated. So, flying judgment would be better. Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Alright. Let's join a union circle.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm forming a group. Eight, 4, 3, 1.
Okay. Pretty. I'll have to travel to it again. Thanks to having union circle. Hey! Oh, are we actually near it?
I don't know if it would be in the same place. But go ahead, take a look.
No. Well, sort of. It's like not like as far away as it could have been. Like I need to head all the way over here, closer to the other game. Not all the way. Pretty close.
I need berries!
I feel like this flying Arceus might do pretty well. Maybe. Well, that's the wrong one. It can't be the right one. Oh, it's over here. I saw one of yours. That same way. I was like, oh, that's it. Ready? Yep. Wait, when you flying Arceus, like, appear higher above the ground to really emphasize, like, you know?
I think he floats in this game.
Yeah, he does.
Just in general.
He floats above the ground.
Which is already unnatural enough.
It don't get people feel to say that it should just be immune to ground moves all the time. Then he'll be electric type. And then he'll just wreck everyone.
Let's see how it goes this time. His only shot at breaking me should be critical hits, near enough. The biggest problem is he's going to nerf us at some point. My goal is to try to bait that out nice and quick like, so I can actually start. Well, Punk got a sword stance and none of our allies are useful until one of them paralyzes it. Okay, here's where we start to potentially struggle. Why do we have a reflect and a light? Tough. Did you just die?
Did I? Yeah. Apparently.
On
You
my...
didn't even say critical hits. I don't understand.
I
when
don't
that
understand, because on my end, you look like you're still alive.
happens. I don't understand why that happens. Sometimes in these battles that just happens.
On my end, it doesn't say you're dead, you just disappeared.
I don't understand. That's one thing that I don't understand. Sometimes in battles, you die instantly, and with no...
It did even more damage that time. Now it's finally paralyzed. That took so bloody long. It's paralyzed.
How did it half my health when we have a flashback?
Because it's got attack to the max? Almost? Not really even. It's just got high attack. I can't even begin to buff myself because I'm too hurt. You're taking a lot of damage for someone that's buffed.
Ouch. Why did you do more damage like that? I don't understand. Dealing more damage every time is if it's fully maximum. Only buff as much as it was before. Oh.
Our barriers are... yeah, and so the hang tough is still there, but that's not gonna matter. I'm gonna need you to heal. Because I can't do anything. I will die. Come on, why is it like nothing? I'm just gonna have to take the chance, even though I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, no, I'm dead. This one was a flop just because our allies won kinda sucked, and the paralysis showed up when our downfall had begun. Which was too late.
What I need though is actually a move that like that's what I need.
You got any more heals? Yeah, no. That's the end.
That was very
Not for long with heals this crap.
Pokemon that was really I figured I would have been
I hate when I take the hit and then it just suddenly removes my health before I even see what happened.
I really just I can't feel it. I think I'm also not. I have to help. And that's over. Wrestlizing. Sounded like I just died after the blast. It's hilarious. Funny. Funny. I was about to be like, alright, Terrapaga's time, but I was like, no. As badly as I want to do something like that. Actually, but I didn't have much better. How much defense would I go up to? Nearly be a bit below 300. And I'll go up somewhere over there. Right now I need to find a Pokemon that can reduce its attack stat. Do you have any moves that will do that, Arceus? First up, you shouldn't have had Calm Mind. You should have had... you shouldn't have had Cosmic Power. You should have had Calm Mind. So that you actually... No, Cosmic Power is supposed to increase my defense. Calm Mind doesn't do that. Take down his really scary. Darkness, no. Chilling Water! Arceus can get Chilling Water. New idea. I can't inflict it with a debuff, but...
I wonder where your ostrich went.
Ostrich? Oh, you mean that thing? I don't... Based on how strong it is against stuff like Arceus and Screamtail, I don't think the ostrich is going to survive very long.
Buff every time it buffs?
It's only buffing its attack stat and buffs its defense once. You know, after you've died, maybe. Once or twice. Like, don't. That Ogerpon... It has like 25 defense less than the Ogerpon and 20 less HP. It's not going to survive. Even if it doesn't have anything that's super effective, it's going to use its strongest move, which gets Stab, Terra, 2 times damage of Brave Bird. With probably good attack stat. Not like the poor Spathra with only 275 attacks. Surely. Spathra, what the? I put a lot more to its defenses than maybe I would home. Did it really need that much defense? Yeah, probably did. Funny bird. Barely hang on to the ability to not die. Yeah, my Flying Arceus has Chilling Water, so now I can reduce its attack stat. Which, even if it purifies itself, it can't regain its attack stat without doing more Swords Dance, which it probably only does at the beginning of battle. So I might just be ready for battle again. I really would want to use the Enamorous due to the, super effective Terra Blast, but for some reason I feel like Super Power Contrary is not going to be enough for this to survive. Springtide Storm can reduce attack, but only sometimes. Not always. And if it isn't always, it's only so reliable. Or no. Flinching the target won't work once it's faster. Mystical Fire doesn't work against it. Iron Defense? Oh wait, that doesn't work with the contrary user actually. Funny enough. Take down Agility, Scary Face Protect, Discerning Voice.
Its immense buffing is too problematic.
You know, like I could confuse it if I managed to do it at the same time, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm thinking right now I'm going to try and go back in here with the Arceus and the Chilling Water, so I can reduce its attack buffs. Alrighty, I think I'm ready. Ready for another go.
If you're gonna reduce its attack buffs, then I should go into full power.
Yeah, it won't be able to increase its attack with me reducing its attack. I'll reduce it by 2 stages, then reduce it by 1 stage after it's done the Swords Dance, and that will completely counter all buffs, and maybe reduce it another time so that it is -1. Challenge as a group.
Just trying to figure out what item to give this guy. Something to heal it, I guess.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need to pick it up anymore. Since the game has established a solid connection between us, it doesn't need to reconnect or anything. yeah. The Arceus might not be able to do the best damage, but definitely can, it should hopefully survive. Like, this is the most this is the most strongest defensively Pokemon I've used against this, but right at this moment. Because it's 300 defenses, 400 HP. Like, Screamtail's designed to be a tank, but it's got like 33 less defense and SP defense, and 3 less HP than the Arceus. That shows you how good Arceus is. At least partially. And then you compare poor Ogerpon to it again. Oh yikes, poor Ogerpon is actually like lacking in practically just about every stat aside from their offense. And I realize that scariness actually really does put this stat into perspective when you start comparing other people's capabilities.
I really don't like this tactic, but oh well. Okay. Oh shoot, is that enough of my own attack? I need this at least, so I have something else just in case. I know it's not much. Okay. Yeah.
Wait a moment.
I guess not then, in my mind.
The strength of strength of Earthquake is 100. Great Bird is 120.
Yeah.
Being weak to its ground moves is actually better than being weak to its
What?
because stab Terra equals as much damage as a super effective.
I'm just gonna try not to think about that very much. What the heck did I just see? Oh. I thought I saw a starter in the grass, I was like, what?
Not only will I get super effective, but I'll actually be taking less damage.
Give me a moment as I beat up this Arcanine. Or this Growler. Silly mushroom-headed Growler. I guess you didn't hear what I was saying before, though.
Oh, you wanted to join in like that. Oh, that's fine. I did hear what you said, so I was like, alright, I'll wait. But
You did not wait.
I didn't figure you wanted to wait exactly for that necessarily. Like that. I figured it would be fun. There we go.
Unfortunately, this video ended up being mostly just challenging this guy. And what a pain this guy is being, indeed.
Yep. This time I think we got him. Ah, Stogener! Really good in defense. Good choice. Well, I suppose the typing isn't ideal though.
Based on what you were saying, it actually is. Partially.
As long as it's only single, it gets stabbed and
Yes, it does. Indeed. Why do you look like you dragged your Arceus through the dirt?
Because, yeah, I'll get the fuck. You got life on it,
And someone to help paralyze it. That did a lot considering I just used Iron Defense.
Why does it look so brown? I'm just thinking, this is a weapon. He's paralyzed. I'll actually reduce it by 3 right now.
Yeah, well... Here's where things get really bad. What type are you? Why the heck would it use a flying move on you?
Why would it use not a ground move? Is it slow? Oh, it might be.
You're an Arceus card.
As a, what is it? As a.
You're not exactly light.
Yeah, I might be able to calculate. So that doesn't actually matter. If it does, then I know that makes sense. Stab plus need to check what this train is still on.
Okay, I should be nearly invulnerable now.
It's tied.
Can you heal?
That was so horrible. Why does this Blaziken so much heat? I don't understand that.
Unfortunately, the heal is only so good. Hopefully me and this frog can paralyze this Blaziken. And there comes a bulk up.
It should be like -1 after the bulk up, I think.
Not its defense.
I need to check on that.
I think this frog isn't doing anything. It's just sitting there watching.
Life Dew? Yeah. We want Life Dew. Just keep using Life Dew. Sorry. Oh, well, good.
How much does it take to paralyze one guy?
Why is my electric jet?
He's purified himself again, so I guess it's a good thing we didn't paralyze him yet. But... oh, the frog is gone. Oh, he's been paralyzed. About bloody time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I get water damage too. So that barely matters, because damage
Okay. It's time for me to actually start trying to hurt him. It just one-shot me from quite a large amount of health because of a critical hit. Well, I got a critical hit, so it makes a lot of sense. A critical hit goes straight through that. Nothing will save you from a critical hit.
Barrier and I'm good.
And I missed. Great.
What though? That's super effective critical hit.
It's a little bit of a wonder that you survived at all.
What? You got another turn off? That wasn't my turn that it used? That's not right!
If it hadn't suddenly killed me, we would have won, I think.
You're right. But it also killed me at the end there. That's super effective critical hit. That wasn't even my turn. It got to use 2 turns on me.
We get a critical hit and it ends up looking, oh, there we go. Finally did normal damage. It gets a critical hit and it like kills us over 5 times at that rate. Ridiculous.
So what's like, maybe I should go back to flying, but I'll pretty much, based on how much damage I'm doing there, I would do like half that damage if I was flying, so.
I think I just need to give it another go. As annoying as that is. It took so bloody long to paralyze it as well.
Yeah.
That could have gone way better, it just didn't. It's just taking a while to load.
I'm just thinking if there's any way to reduce their base with me as well, the shield is on. Use up like Zack cannon.
You can reduce their accuracy, which would be even better.
That would be pretty good.
It's like Mud Slap or something like that.
But,
Either that or the...
but ours
different
here
move that's
doesn't
very
have
similar.
enough room for chilling water, reflect, recover, judgment, and then let's.
We have 2 guys who could have Intimidate.
Intimidate, yes, I think since there's only one person, that means I could.
We have no healing, though, so... And the paralyze is all up to me.
Probably a single chug of water to get to it.
It's already doing really, like, very little damage to me. I'm not even gonna try to buff yet.
Fine, given that when it puts its shield up, it punches back.
Well, it's better than me doing nothing.
There it goes up.
That's weird. This Blaziken must have like a really small amount of health. Even when I do an okay looking amount of damage, I don't heal very much at all. It's like this guy's been cheated to have his defense stupidly high, but not his health. It's like his health isn't actually very high, but he's got a really huge amount of defense.
What I think is annoying is that super effective pilot staff only does like a smallish chunk what it feels like, rather than like a from like a 350-ish.
And given how my Pokemon is here, you should be doing more damage than normal.
Oh, the power.
Yes, yes. There we go, finally. Okay, things are looking pretty good now.
Yeah, right. After the
I'm gonna increase my defense to become basically immune.
Oh, I need to put it on top. How is that?
And with this, I should be pretty much untouchable now.
infiltrate on me. The
Wow.
damage looks small.
Did that wall had to shield up? That's ridiculous. And somehow it's back to, well, that's going to remove those debuffs, that's right.
Oh no. It might kill me.
I'm going to heal. Don't worry, our allies are reducing its damage.
That works through the shield.
I think the intimidate does. I'm unsure though.
I do one chilling water at least, so it's the bow. He might be it could be more effective. I'll let you get fucked up and it's going. I'm going to cover. And this critical hit killed me with low kick.
That's really
I don't
bad.
understand how negative how
And me
default-
too.
I don't understand how its default damage is that good that a critical hit one-shots. Against a tough Pokemon like this.
That's- I would not say Arceus is a top Pokemon.
Tough. And negative. Well, negative.
Well, like I said, a critical hit does a lot of damage and it bypasses everything.
Right. Despite that,
He got one on me right after, so we've lost again.
there's practically no one tougher than 300 defense, 100 defense. This is one like Pokemon that is high. And there's no way to do that badly. Same with his birthday.
You can be immune to a critical hit, which I don't think I have very many Pokemon that are trained to do that. I have like maybe one.
Critical hits, shooting an earthquake out of nowhere. So I'm gone. Again. At this rate, I actually need to see what. How much is it?
How much is what?
I want to know. Given that it's murdering us.
That's entirely normal for a critical hit. From a Pokemon that's not weak. In fact, it's cheated levels of being strong.
I feel like saying that you can't survive a neutral hit from their critical.
That's not a neutral hit if it's a critical hit.
Well, neutral damage critical hit. Like, not super effective, not very effective. Neutral, stab, critical hit apparently kills. No matter what you do, it makes me question.
If you were
ability of
resistant to
this.
the Pokemon, then to the attack, then maybe you'd be
There's no way
fine.
to be resistant to all of its attacks
I
without being
know.
a double type.
And that, in there lies the problem.
what to do when one of my most toughest Pokemon on, what is it, at first, like, upon leaving the Pokeball, gets one-shot critical hit it. The whole battle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. What are you supposed to do? What dual type is resistant to all attacks? That's the question here. Then we can go ahead. Give them the Stellar Terrestrialization.
What is that Pokemon?
No, there is.
What?
Oh, no. It needs to be a grass, bug, or flying creature. So, let's say you go flying.
Grease.
Flying type, which will evade the ground. It also evades the fighting. So now you got flying and fire. Rock? Oh, but then it becomes neutral. Fighting? No. Things that resist fire are fire, rock, water. But water doesn't resist flying. Like, you could be a flying water type and that'll resist everything but its flying move. If it gets a flying critical hit, you're dead. More dead than practically any of its moves, given that.
So how much did it say?
It wasn't even loading. Generation 2 onwards. Critical hit deals 2 times the amount of damage from generation. For generation 6 onward, a critical hit deals 1.5 times the normal damage. Generation 2, when it scores critical hit. All stat stage modifiers. The halved attack from burn, and the defensive boost from screen, nor target's defense stat stage, is greater than or equal to the attacker's attacking stat stage. Generation 4. When a move scores a critical hit, the attacker's negative stat stages, the defender's positive stat stages, and the defensive boost from screens are always being. However, the half damage from physical moves due to a burn is no longer ignored. Okay.
So car, you want to burn it?
Sounds like a good idea, but I suppose that would be better than chilling water, maybe. Aside from the fact that I can't remove its stat buffs if I don't have chilling water.
I'm having a problem that is. There's a Pokemon I'm trying to find, but I don't remember what that Pokemon is. I don't recognize the name. It's this thing. That's why I didn't recognize it. My, this guy's really putting us through the ringer.
Okay. What was I thinking? Oh yeah. Got the learning while doing everything else. Like burning jealousy with Burning when he does his sword stance, but protecting everything except his body. You can't learn reflect, skeleton. You can learn flamethrower. What type was it? Double the ultimate resistance.
What? How did I bump into...
Yeah, there's no type. There's no blue type to resist all of these moves. So it's always going to be able to get a neutral. That means you want it to hit. The ground hit is neutral. So is there a dual type to resist flying, fire, and fighting? Let's see. Fire, and flying. That's the very wrong, but that's not gonna work. Is there a type that resist both fighting and flying?
Flying and fighting?
Yeah. It needs to be a simultaneous system of both weapons.
There isn't one.
Yeah, I don't think so. Means that even if you exclude the ground typing, you can't resist its three moves that it gets. Oh wait, it doesn't? Ah. I'm a bit dumb. Blaziken isn't a flying technique. So he doesn't get Terra Stat. He just gets Terra.
On a move that powerful, that's still pretty bad.
That means if he hits neutral, he hits electric Arceus, it's either him hitting his neutral very or hitting a super effective Pokemon. He has 200 power. The stab, Brave Bird only deals 180, so you actually take less damage from the Brave Bird, thanks to the fact that he's not getting stabbed. Well, he's in stab terror, it's just... Arceus can take less damage from the Brave Bird. But it's still really close due to how much damage. With a high power. Somebody who's really light.
Which isn't exactly the plan I'm working on right now. If anything, it's almost the ironic opposite of it.
How strong is Blaziken anyway?
80 or 85 power. It could miss. Spectacularly.
What a feature. Rock poison type is not weak.
Yeah.
It's double weak.
He's not the heaviest, but he's not light.
He does kind of look like
As in, he looks like he's large. Other than that, he doesn't really look like he would be heavy.
he doesn't
particularly.
look very good, you know what I mean?
He floats, Connor. I think he does not seem necessarily heavy,
What I
aside
mean
from
is
his
that he doesn't-
size.
His body doesn't look like it.
His body could be made out of balloons for all I know. It floats.
Floating because of that light. I don't know.
Somebody that's specifically
Interesting, because the Pokemon I'm looking at is similar.
It's the critical hit on Parasite
If it happens.
that will evade all the stamina that you gain.
Indeed.
How good would it be against itself? Probably not very. I don't even think imposter would work.
I think there's a better place I could go to find what I'm looking for. Yes, there is. This is not the right place. Over to here, there's a Kung-Fu in this direction.
This is the best possible build. Still. From
Oh, that's fun. Gouging fire can burn. The physical contact makes it burn both. That work? Even while shield is up?
I just picture the Blaziken abruptly resorts to spitting on his opponent instead of actually fighting him.
The issue is gouging fire not only does physical attacks, so the bulk up the base, but also not super effective.
Don't know how heavy gouging fire is, but it looks pretty heavy.
Probably. That's
Yeah, I knew as a Pokemon Arceus.
badly Pokemon wouldn't really do much.
none of these ones. I mean, like, who? Pekka runs is pretty good defensively speaking, but
Ground moves.
Yeah, and there's only so much that lasts, as we've seen. Also, even if he has 50 more moves, Arceus at 60 HP, it's questionable how much more defensive it actually is. It would be a decent amount, probably. But
I mean, it's not super effective at all against this guy. I wonder which attack he would choose to use.
yeah, if the Urshashifus weren't fighting types, their signature moves would always evade the bulk of it eventually.
Same as both of them when they
Not
can
when he's
steel side,
transformed, anyway.
but then lead to ground.
Which would be better given how heavy he is.
You're kind of right, but what is it? Actually, in his he'll also be weak to the fight. You'd have to keep him in his non-disarm transform form. Otherwise, that and a critical hit would be detrimental. Could freeze him for a bit, but
Fire.
fire move would let him free themselves very quickly. And that would all be chain freezed as well, given the fact that, freeze is all chance based. That's why it's expensive. Just defensive value only matters so much. Sure, you can get it, but fighting move.
Their natural defense stat is important when it comes down to surviving the critical hit.
Right. Rock can't have even close to bad defense. Its defense is like beyond, what is it? It's beyond good tanks without anything but to decipher. So who is that? Who are the cowards? No one survived so well that one time. As much as Terrapagos was the way I did the dialogue by myself, doesn't seem like it. Based on all about we've seen, I feel like Terrapagos just wouldn't do any better than this. Might deal more damage, but would die. How's this work? That's not good. That's actually less than this. You would survive well. You would survive less well from the other one. What about the idea of burning them? But you resist nothing else.
Okay,
That's the oxy.
well, idea is almost prepared. What is it lacking? Terrestrialization. A stellar terrestrialization.
Given that I can't seem to think of anything, I feel like I would see just how well or bad the Enamorous actually does. Do I have...
Specking into physical attacks will be good with what I'm going to do.
well, given the fact that my Enamorous can do either. Fly is the only flying move that's in mine as well. There's nothing super effective against you. Can't use the fighting nor the ground, but it wouldn't use the fighting or ground against it. I just need to figure out what animal it is. The issue here is Springtide Storm is the only way that the Grammars can lower its attack. Very good. Funny how it can learn.
If I could lower its accuracy, that would be good. It's the one thing I forgot to take a look at. But right now, I really need to get more Stellar Terra Shards. A dark one isn't exactly going to help in this case, as much as that's what I want to give this Pokemon. This isn't even the right Terra Pokemon! No! Dark Terrestrialization would be really bad in this case. I'll just encourage the move that I need to avoid. If I need to avoid it with this Pokemon that heavily, perhaps a Stellar Terrestrialization is not a good idea. One that encourages something else would be something like what? Like electric.
Good.
Because then it forces it to use Earthquake. And an electric terrestrialization on a Pokemon this time. Wait, that just makes it not likely to use the flying move. I'm trying to prevent it from using the fighting one, because that will be problematic. Bug terrestrialization? A ghost terrestrialization. It won't even be able to hit me if it tries the fighting move. Problem is I won't benefit from it offensively at all. I don't think this Pokemon learns any ghost moves. Besides maybe Curse. Let's go check. Fly faster!
Technically, just flying, fighting. How is anything say kudos to Game Freak though for somehow making still troubling Pterodon despite there's another addition. Quite impressed. They probably just
Dark won't do because
boosted
it
their
encourages it. Fairy won't do. I moves that pair with it. Bulk won't do because it makes the flying come after me. Psychic won't do because it's not gonna boost me offensively. I mean, Terra Blast would let me use it offensively. Though it's not that worth it. Staying ground means that it's probably going to use the fighting move, given how I'm one of the heaviest Pokemon in the game. In this case...
It would be the last move they'll use against Enamorus due to its double resistance. I doubt Enamorus would be considered very heavy though. Anyway.
Enamorus resists almost every aspect of it, I think, aside from its fire move.
And its fire move and flying move.
Oh yeah, the flying move, it's just normal.
Exactly. As far as I'm aware, you can only seemingly resist. What is it? You can only seemingly resist 2 of its types at any given point. Other than that, you can't seem to resist more than 2 of its moves.
Mud Slap lowers its accuracy. Okay, then that's the plan. To be super annoying.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Just have to find a move that for some reason is not showing up. Can this guy not learn it, actually? Did I make a mistake?
How close I think I'm to completing each Pokédex.
Mud Slap.
Looks like
I have 2 of it.
I'll need to do a bunch of evolving now. Wait, how come they don't have a more Pekka? Apparently it's actually. Probably bad. Coffee's with brother. It just feels wrong. Existence over here. Instead, it's over here.
Okay, what am I missing? One last piece to this puzzle. I can reduce its accuracy, hindering its existence. I can increase my defense.
Oh, actually, my Pokédex
But it's resistant to the move that I'd be wanting to hit with the most. Wait a minute, it's flat out immune. It's immune to that! Ah! And I don't know if Smackdown is gonna do anything. It's a Terra flying.
Smackdown,
A cheat
things
flying.
like Smackdown and Gravity prevent Pokemon that are lifted from the field from being so. It doesn't
In
prevent them from being a
situations,
flying type.
in situations where that's applicable. In this case, I don't know.
Well, let's see if Enamorus can learn anything so I can at least test it.
I'm going to try it.
Because I have a move slot that isn't being used for anything. And kind of can't be. I mean, like, I could use Flatter, but... Or try Torment. prevented from using the same move constantly. But is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That would be a very good thing.
Sometimes you don't want them to vary from a move. Other times you do want them to vary. Because, like, it's going to... None of its moves can inflict anything besides
Again,
maybe
where the heck
kick.
is... There it is, Smackdown. This silly move I would never use otherwise.
Exactly. It's practically only for purpose after all. It doesn't even put up the weather or anything to help its fire. It's like I don't care. Ready, I'm ready.
Okay. I need to see how it goes like this.
Yeah, Smackdown doesn't work. That means Gravity probably doesn't either. Definitely do like how Palkia's Terror Raid battle though had most gravity at the beginning.
I'd like it even more if there was actually a point to it, aside from just trying to fulfill something conceptual. No, it doesn't. I think it did not have a power. It had what my Palkia had once upon a time. Thunder, Surf, and Fire Blast. It fell straight down. It says that it fell straight down. It got paralyzed in the first turn, which is
I would think
Wowzers. What the heck is wrong?
I was supposed to superpower so
Well, don't move yet. This Pokemon's about to become very heavily impaired, and it looks like it's working, by the way. The moment it cleanses itself is the moment things go bad again, though.
there you go. What's in the super? Distracted by this.
I'm gonna have to wait until you do something first. I would have wanted that, but somehow I dodged the hit, even though I haven't yet started to lower its accuracy, which I'm now going to do. How comes it didn't do anything? More like, how comes it missed? It shouldn't have been possible for it to miss me just now. Maybe it has a chance to miss with that move and I just didn't know? Oh, that's weird. I thought it purified itself. It putting up the shield didn't seem to do anything for it. I'm gonna heal. Looks like it did nothing. What, a critical hit, or is it just that buffed already? Oh, bright bird. Never mind. This strategy has no hope, unless everything goes right from the get-go and doesn't fail, ever. But they're designed to ruin things like that, any sort of strategy like that, because you start getting your strategy going, and then it purifies any setup you did. You've just been reset, and it'll keep whatever benefits it has. So suddenly you have to start over again, when AI already has a head start.
The issue we found is that even with our other setup that looked like it could almost do it, just a few critical hits was enough to kill it all.
That's almost always how it is. If it got critical hits every time, we'd be pretty much screwed. Like, no matter what we use. You can't take a critical hit if it happens every time. No, there's no such move. There's no such move that I'm aware of. That is insane. If you could fight it using a whole team, it would work, but you can only use one Pokemon. You have setups to the moon and back, but... why did it have to be flying type? Of all things, that is so bloody annoying. I mean, the Arc Charladon would be pretty good if it was raining for the Electroshock.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We'll keep buffing our special attack and blasting it with a very high power blast. Over and over and over again. Your one has...
Given the fact that stamina can, yeah.
Your one has that, mine doesn't.
I mean, like, Psych Up lets you take their statues.
No, it lets you copy it.
Yeah. Copies it to yourself.
I don't think Dondozo will do. It's just not strong enough for this. How absurd.
Thinking maybe I'll try the Arceus again.
This time I'll choose whatever single type comes out to me as the best to reduce the damage you deal. His fire and ground move were definitely among the weakest, thanks to the fighting move having special properties and stuff. Don't want to be weak. Electric makes us with his ground move getting in 200 power. For attack. I guess.
Yeah, 200.
It's 180 power off.
A flying electric type would be really good.
Easy that. Within a psychic type, you'll get that 180 or so. From a stone type, that would be horrible. I think flying type is the best choice. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Getting hit by his, his flying move is the least damage a single type Pokemon can acquire. Because the only things that I can think of right now, somehow fighting moves are actually pretty good at preventing people from resisting flying. It's annoying. Because the only thing you can do is be an electric type, which means you weak to ground.
So a flying electric type, but my Thunderuses aren't ready for that.
Electric type leaves you only subject to his fighting and fire moves. Both are just neutral, and none of them are absurdly high damage. Unless...
No, you wouldn't. The fighting move would not be neutral. It'd be not very effective.
Oh, you're right. So the fire move is the only. How is that insane?
Why the electric type?
What? Unless you use electric type. Looks like you can re-resist to almost everything. But yeah, pretty much the only flying electric type that exists is Thunder. So can't really think of any others.
If the battle system was designed like how it was in Galar, this would be a lot easier, because we could have Volt absorb Thunderuses and just keep using Discharge. We would heal each other while doing damage at the same time, as well as killing our ally, which would end the match very quickly.
Yeah, and Galar would, you're right. Two Thunders just do damage.
It'd be the ultimate strategy.
Bolt Storm may leave to opponent with paralysis, but can miss. I wonder if it doesn't miss when that ring gets done.
No, Connor.
That'll be nice.
I don't think it does that.
Pokemon isn't necessarily tanky.
I wonder if they would still try to hit the Regieleki with a ground move if it had a balloon.
I feel like when I fought a Hippowdon, it just hit me with pretty much anything else and then started spinning around. like, are you kidding me? They actually know. I mean, like, the game says it, so I mean, like, if they were a player, they would know. The lowest amount of damage they can make a single type of crystals take. Is any type that's not super effective. But if you're any type that resists the flying, they have this super effective ready. Oh, first stab.
If I can't reduce its attack at the same time, it won't be good enough. Because it'll buff to the point where it will just kill you anyways. Maybe not the case if the only thing it's gonna try is the fire move. If the only thing it's gonna try is the fire move, then make it rain and use thunder.
Oh yeah, I'm actually quite intrigued by the idea of the art style. Suppose classy. If you can kill him quickly, that might be an option too. But mine has a steel tail. I mean, electric tail. Specifically for electrician. So that would make me to ground.
I have to keep hunting for more stellar terror shards. The operation is now in action to make
no,
this.
A steel dragon type is already weak to ground.
Yeah.
And fleeing. Oh no, I need to check all the child on his weight.
He's not as heavy as you would expect, but at the same time, he's not the lightest fellow. If I recall correctly, he's oddly light, considering what he is.
See how my love kick works. Okay, now it's 100 accuracy. Its power now depends on the weight of the target, inflicting greater damage on heavier targets. Its power star base follows. Note that the game uses weight in kilograms instead of pounds for all the cutoffs. Why does it? If you ask me, that's like the most absurd thing ever. Oh, let's use the calculation in kilograms, but tell everyone their weight in pounds. Oh, they actually have them. They have the pound representation here. So what? Our Chaladon is between the 110 and the 220. So it deals 80 power. It's not that bad. So if you're anywhere above 220 pounds, it's going to deal 100. So we'll use Earthquake.
Boy, it sure is a good thing it doesn't have Sky Uppercut as its flying move.
I'll be game.
That would limit the notion of what we can do to essentially there being basically no hope. I feel like that would be the worst.
Which I feel like kind of makes
Well, rain dance? I think it can.
it doesn't.
Not naturally.
I already looked.
Do you have one? Are you sure? I see, so I guess I'll have to do it.
Yeah, if I did turn out, the assault vest would not be moving. What the is instead?
I'm still trying to make this Thunderous somehow fightable or usable. I don't think we'll be able to do it in this video, Claire. I think we need to like do more preparations because this is... I don't really see a very feasible way through this unless we get something very particularly special to hit this with. You might have something right now, but taking it on by yourself looks like it would have even less probable chances than we were already having. Claire, it's an unrivaled. They're all cheaters. It is very wrong.
350 Terra Stab, or 343 Terra Stab. I feel like shouldn't be dealing that small chunk with the opponent having no buffs. No buffs to defend themselves. The enamor shit doesn't work, but I'm gonna quickly hop in and just see how it does by itself. If I do use the moves properly this time. You know, like, we could try and... Can Wo-Chen learn Reflect?
They're all dark types. You want to get kicked?
Wasn't right, but... With the attack decreasement and a Reflect, there's only so much damage you can do to a fully... What is it, a slug?
It can use its Terra move.
Oh, yeah. That's going to deal like 160 power.
I need experience points, candies. The biggest problem is I don't see Thunderous being all that resilient in general.
work happens like rumbling and other things. Like, how much damage does
Not very much.
very much. So I didn't have to double back on that when I was trying to be sure more.
But then it suddenly decided to one-shot me with it later, so...
It was because of the triple attack stack, perhaps. You might want to try that. You might want to double back. Wait, can Archalodon learn Breaking Swipe? I think he can. He's literally on the moves of Creepy. He's literally shown on the move. So if Miraidon can learn Rain Dance, we might have this. I think Archalodon can learn Reflect, right?
I think Miraidon's done for the moment anything happens that isn't an earthquake. Because if it just earthquaked all the time, and that was the only thing it did, I would win easily. By myself, even. It's just simply not strong enough. It's not doing enough damage regularly. But
Really? Not with...
then it starts the swords dance, and bulk up, and get ideas. Everything it does matters, so long as it wasn't an earthquake.
I'm going to be using Breaking Swipe to nullify its swords dances and bulk up. So
But a
it won't
critical
increase
hit
damage on
will potentially supersede that notion by a very far margin. After seeing what looked like
you.
something that did...
Oh, I see. It's in like the high range for my low range.
No, it's within like the... Like, as far as Pokemon goes, Connor, it's like with it almost... It's just slightly peaking above the like 1/4 range of the top heaviest Pokemon. The heaviest Pokemon there are, Connor, are like 2,000 something
I know,
pounds.
But it looks like 500. No, it's in the, yeah, it is in the highest range.
Yeah, that's like above 200 pounds.
440 pounds or higher.
What?
According to this.
Oh, that was like above 200 something.
No,
Last
it
I
says
checked.
200 kilograms or more than the left. But this game uses pounds. So, yeah.
Well, too bad, I guess. You want to give it another try with my Rhydon? Then we can do that.
I feel like I would.
Rain Dance you want me to use?
Yeah. If you can just put out a rain dance maybe every now and
I
then.
don't even know if it can learn that.
If it can. Hopefully it can.
Because it probably doesn't ever care about a rain dance.
I suppose you're right, unless you gave it thunder for some reason, which you wouldn't. The only reason you would give it thunder
Trying
is
to think
because
of
it's the
what-
powerful, paralyzing
I'm
move.
trying to think of what miserable trainer would give it thunder. I'm on my way to give it a move. What's that? A stellar fool? I'm on my way. Ah! Ran into a snake.
Maybe for some reason, when I first was going to put stone on Pokemon, I thought it knew nothing. As long as it doesn't get too many critical hits, we might have this one today.
But that's how it was gonna be with the other way we were doing it, which I don't even remember how it was anymore.
Right, to Arceus and Stogener. It was actually going pretty nice.
Oh, this fool turned around right when I was about to have him.
Never actually.
You what?
I don't think I've actually used it as much as Terra I do now. This outro now.
Sure, the Miraidon with the right setup behind it would probably do just fine. But it needs the right setup.
Oh yeah, and you got to like a vulture possibility as well.
I don't see that as a heavy possibility.
The fact that he doesn't actually range. He ranges in the 80 range.
Everything about him aside from his earthquake is good on you.
Since I huge archer so to be fair, if you did Vulcan, you would want your friend to put it up so that you don't have to take the hit before it's out.
Do you have anyone else who can do Breaking Swipe, just in case I can't Rain Dance?
Anyone else?
Who can
Sure,
Breaking
but-
Swipe?
I mean, like,
It can't.
Does it need to
I
be-
cannot Rain Dance.
does it need to be breaking swipe specifically?
It needs to do
Because
what we.
Arceus
It needs to do what we need. You
Yeah,
know.
because
You
Arceus
know.
over here has been doing chilling water. It's pretty
Arceus.
fine. Yeah.
You mean the odd galactic horse?
You do galactic horse indeed. It's been using the power of chilling water for a bit now.
Chilling water has power. Another thing I didn't know, I guess.
Yes. Or chilling water. But has a signature move of it. I'm sure they probably is one, but
Dondozo.
you're right, Dondozo. It's an ice type for seemingly no reason.
No, it's not.
What reason is it? I don't know.
He's not an ice type, nor is the move. You
It's a
said,
dragon move.
you
right?
said it's an ice type.
For some reason, I don't know. For some
But I missed. Oh, that's annoying.
So Archon, you're going back. No, you can't put out the rain, so you just can't use electricity. Give up. You're using a revolver.
In which he might die.
I feel like it might still be a valid.
Well, you can try it after you bring the odd galaxy horse.
Galaxy Horse will be running Reflect, Chilling Water, Recover, and Judgment.
Alright, let's do this.
Actually, I don't think
Hopefully
I
we
should
can
run
win.
Recover. I should run Flame or Chance to Burn. Unless it's very
No, well, I can decide that mid-battle. I don't have to.
If we get Arcanine home, it will not only intimidate him, but also have a good chance of burning him.
It more like have a very, 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 very tiny chance. Body Slam was paralyzing, and nor was the frog.
Just because it is,
I don't
doesn't
think-
mean it's not a good
I
chance.
don't think Flamethrower has a higher
Apparently,
chance.
Dragon Breath has like 60 chance or whatever you mentioned. Or was
I
it
don't
30?
think
That
so.
was 30 chance.
Yeah, 30 chance sounds a lot more likely. 60 chance? I was like, what the heck? The highest I could picture it being is like maybe 50. Even that's pretty high.
Here we go. Let's see how legendary you are now, Blaziken, when the Galaxy Horse and Crazy Serpent comes out to play.
I think this is
I
the...
just imagine our crazy, like, legendary Pokemon are just sweating and like, he's better get all time. Trying to get back in the line. I think that might survive a little bit.
Do you want me to try to paralyze it?
I give up flamethrower. I'm pretty sure I gave myself flamethrower. So
I'll wait. Then.
first thing I gotta do is actually learn to tag and join them.
Okay, I'm just gonna blast him.
Look at that damage.
That low kick almost did half my health.
Whatever shields are,
Okay. The next low kick will kill me.
actually, I need to
I think.
attacking shield water.
That's weird. His free overheat came in pretty quickly just now. Wonder what happened so early this time.
I don't know. Maybe it has a random chance to be placed on its timing or health bar.
Use Earthquake. I'm not dead, but I will be next turn. You should probably heal.
Yeah, probably should. Please burn it on the first turn. If it does this, it'd be absolutely amazing. And like,
I can attack at least. That should be it.
I think I did. Heal barely anything.
Use
The
Blaze
Blaziken
Kick.
didn't-
I'll need you to heal again.
I am going to.
Why is it not showing my health?
It sucks so bad.
What the heck?
You're not even past.
It wasn't showing my health. It just wasn't at
Yeah,
all.
sometimes it does.
No, it was staying gone. It didn't come back until I did something.
Heal up again. Heal didn't even happen that time.
Oh, great. I can already see on your screen it killed me.
How the heal happens? Why does the heal have to happen after you go? That's like... Because you spent time using bulk up so I couldn't heal up.
I'm not... An earthquake is what killed me.
Oh, I think the... My weak surviving is no less than... Well, according to my calculations, the break is less strong than his earthquake. Literally did everything I could do to make sure that I wouldn't be dying by making myself a... Arceus can be tough.
He did over half my health with that hit. I can't hit him again.
I'm dead. Like, I think I've already used all my heals today. Well, this one is already over given how forward he's with Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't put up a flat. Maybe we just need better allies. You know, ones like someone to put an intimidate even.
Is that actually we're doing something instead of these two? He didn't.
I do want to try.
He wasn't burned even once.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get any turns to really do any burning either because I only got not one time to put one flamethrower.
Instead of pushing him, well, actually I should push him at the beginning so that he can speed up with his
Oh, you're right.
nerfing
Putting up
and
his
crap like
shield
that.
and all that jazz.
But I'm gonna try to paralyze him this time.
All right. Well, then I'll give my Arceus for cover again. Maybe. That uses a turn, and if you're speeding past him, there's only so much I can reduce him by the time he's already killed you.
I need him to be reduced.
But you yourself will also find. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. Cover. Not reflect. Flamethrower. The issue here is actually I can replace judgment.
No.
I think I'm going to go back to the electric one because your electric terrain. No, by the time I even started attacking him, and the electric terrain's gone. So that ain't good. Otherwise, the electric terrain would have to be engaged in electric arts, making the damage you do that. But the point here is that you're supposed to
Prevent me from dying.
oh, but somehow reflect in chilling waters and do nothing. Even though we didn't do any of that.
It feels like you
First time.
didn't do it very well that time, but I'm not
I
sure.
literally reflected first turn and started chilling water.
Oh no, it sounded like things weren't going right.
It's also weird because I also had the fire and
I'm waiting.
potential for that. In this case, I'll do once again, try and reflect, put down at least 3 chilling waters before I even try to hurt him. Try and keep him -1 at all times. Hopefully we get better members. Someone maybe, like life do. Grassy terrain would be nice.
No, that would be very
You're
bad.
right, grassy terrain one. Intimidate would be nice. Intimidate, flamethrower. But if 24 does burn, that would be nice. Instead, you got nothing. Just someone who's immune to being status inflicted. Oh yeah. Look. Oh yeah, the defense drop from the beginning. Drop that.
Yeah, and then it wears off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like super quick because it like never gets the 6. It's always 3 near enough.
Ready? Chilling water, go.
Okay, I'm gonna start my shoot, blasted in full power. I just barfed on him with dragon energy. But he's already tried to nerf us. Ow. He's doing everything aside from putting up his shield so far.
Swords dance? I haven't even gotten the second chilling water. Oh, so how much damage you got?
I only barfed on him, and then I just drained his health. So.
Oh!
Ow, that did a lot. You keep on trying to lower him, I'm gonna heal. Just give me a moment. Well, the heal was pretty garbage. Yeah, it's gonna need to be more than below 1 phase, because he still did quite a bit with that. I'm healing. That heal was miserable still. I can't even try to paralyze him. He's doing way too much damage to me. Well, his frozen wore off instantly because I haven't seen it. Or something along those lines. Oh, he is frozen on my screen. Okay, goody. I could use that. It looks like it was crap though. Oh, and there comes his bulk up.
Oh, our reflect is on. I need to quickly put that back on. Come on.
Oh, he's not frozen anymore. I'm gonna try to paralyze him, though I'm concerned that he's gonna do a thing in a moment. Finally, that kick didn't do all that much to me. I'm waiting for your heal, because I'm gonna need it. Good. Okay. We're clear for a paralysis. Come on. Except it's not happening. Which makes it just feel like a waste of time, and it's just like that. Oh, well, you know, I'm dead. Trading out terrestrialization for my ability, because of the whacked nature of these battles, the terrestrialization will probably be way stronger. Yeah, that's right. Having electric terrain and having my ability trigger and my special attack getting ramped up really high, that won't be good enough. At least I don't think it will be. It's time to put that to the test, I suppose. Couldn't move because he's paralyzed. Come on, don't show me the animation, just let me move. I'm chipping away at it, but... And I'll have to start trying to heal from the damage. Which looks like it's doing somehow almost the same amount. I'm still doing more than you, so I guess I'm wrong. It does compare. Please keep trying to lower its attack.
Oh my goodness, I did squat all.
If there wasn't so many turns taken at that one point trying to heal, it would have been fine. The whole battle engagement in this scenario is almost entirely reliant on chance. Because if we get a good heal, suddenly we've got time. We can fight back. We can actually do something instead of having to use the next turn to heal again. Well, if the heal heals less than the damage that was just done, and or even the same amount, it's as though we just didn't have that turn happen. And that the time just continued going without us. It had more time to buff using one of its turns with one of our allies. It is an extraordinarily unfair engagement. I'd say even by comparison to the Dynamax battles. And some of the Dynamax battles were pretty rough. But this has like no counter, pretty much. Why do you have so many Terra Crystals? The amount of crystals I've run into back to back, they're yours, is kind of weird. Or so it feels. You want to try again?
then after that, I'll try and use Archon and see if I can
I can't help but not see the merit in the Archaldon in this case.
It can learn Reflect. Wolchen can,
If you think Wo Chen will be tough enough, then have at it. But its ability will lower its attack even further, which will also help
attack
you.
helps you. That's exactly what I want to do. Is Blue Suit and help you try to stay alive. It already has Reflect in its Kala, Polypuff to help you heal. It would be ultra helping you.
And vulnerable.
At least
Let's
it
hope-
doesn't have a thug it.
Let's hope that the barrier and its ability is enough to compensate. I don't think Wo Chen is particularly heavy.
Drain.
I don't think Wo Chen is particularly heavy.
Yeah, it would only be 80 power, meaning it's 160 power with.
Alright, I'm ready.
Which, you, 160 powers is fine. Just trying to see if there's any possibilities for Wolchen better with paybacks or some power. This ultra setup here, Ingrain, Leaf Seed, Reflect, and Polypuff, if Wolchen could somehow get the time it needs, it could make it. But I have a feeling the Bud is going to be too much damage to him. And he's weak. And his defense isn't actually his highest defense stat. It's actually the lower of his defenses. Okay, time to head back to the I feel like it's more likely to work.
Unless we can tell it's just by chance. Well, which almost all of these are, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that in this case. But either the next match will be our last try for now. And then we'll have to, like, I guess have a period of extra preparations and strategizing to deal with this thing, because this has probably felt like almost one of the most hopeless ones by far.
Yeah, it's weird. It somehow feels more hopeless than when we were trying to do Diagonal. I'm like, how am I supposed to deal with this?
Well, the
There's really
Diagonal,
nothing I can do to
the Diagonal was rough, but it didn't
No.
feel that bad to me.
You haven't tried calories. How heavy is
Oh,
the Horseman?
the second heaviest horse Pokemon in the game. Right.
Well,
I don't
remember
want
that
to
you
stack
I remember
that.
that you managed to survive against Diagola's super effective Steel Beam.
Diagla was a clown
Constantly.
who was trying to use Trick Room to his advantage. Much to his surprise, it didn't really help him very much.
Daniel, your Steel Beam. I mean, his entire.
My Steel Beam.
His stab super
They'll never
effective.
see it coming.
His stab super effective. Pretty good special attack Steel Beam.
Rightio.
doesn't
Okay,
kill
so
him.
we'll do 2 tries then.
So right now,
I'm going to use my
Kyrax.
Kyrax, which is going to make me want to scream.
Wait, right now?
Yeah. The problem is, to do this in a way that you will approve, I'm actually going to have to retreat and change his plan. You see, now this stellar terrestrialization that I've been just running around trying to prepare, I'm going to have to use on Kyrax now. Because a grass terrestrialization is simply not going to do.
Oh, that's
That's what I used against the Diagla. Seemed to work for him.
curious as to whether you should go ice for max damage.
No,
or
of stellar.
Something like flying. That. Why do you need Miss Stellar?
Because turning into an ice ruins this the Terra type that I've given him, that I wanted him to have, Connor. But I could accept a stellar terrestrialization.
Oh yeah, first one. Because the beginning of the matters so much. Let's see.
So I got the flying parry on him. Instead of having ingrain and leech seed, he needs something to lower the attack stat of the opponent. I'm sure he can learn the chilling water for some reason.
If he becomes grass type, no, if he becomes ice type, he'll definitely want to use the fighting move.
Well, you know he can't learn.
He's definitely going to want to use the fighting move one way or another, I think. Though if he's a stellar terrestrialization, he might choose the flying move every now and then.
Seriously, sell me out of it. I've been using them.
Life Dew, Avalanche.
That's the issue I find with the Wo Chen. You
Sword
don't get enough time at the
Stance.
beginning to set up. What's your Arceus like?
Not anything good for this.
Oh, you had
Ever.
You had a 300 everything, so you wouldn't be that bad survivor.
And what's he going to do other than survive?
You have to set up with 15 people.
No. You think Arceus is good? I think Arceus is very, how do I put it, mid?
I don't know about you, but
As far as legendaries go that are interesting, his
I don't
stats
know
are
about-
high
I don't
in
know
general.
about you, but there's just about no one in my boxes that. There's only a few people that surpass his ability to survive hits. That's right.
Well, Kyrax is one of the ones I have, who can definitely do that better than my Arceus could.
Of course, aside from the fact that he's weak to the moves. Question.
More health and more defenses.
Yeah, but that's one out of, that's the one Pokemon you haven't brought out. Oh, you haven't brought out Arceus either, but still, right?
I didn't bring him out because I can see how obviously these weaknesses align with getting smacked and dead.
Especially when I brought out someone like Overpon who I thought would take a hit. And then
Against
started
something like
looking at
this?
and started comparing how much my Arceus's defenses are to practically everyone else. I'm like, well, okay, well, Arceus's defensive capability is actually really good.
You seem to have a very fascinating opinion on Ogerpon, as if it's some super amazing tank.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but
It's not bad as a tank, when you consider that it would probably be a sweeper. In a more typical sense. But other than that, it's kind of odd.
I wonder how well is that into or Rich Frog, max HP, max physical defense.
Okay.
Y'all are Chaladon ready, I think.
Pyrax now has the stellar terrestrialization. Why is this? There we go.
Oh, yeah, Wolchen probably wouldn't do well with him, so Archaladon it is. For now.
I'm not rain dancing, just so you know.
Yeah.
Man, this sounds like it's gonna be a sweep for this punk.
I was planning on trying Archaladon. Start off with Reflect, of course, then Breaking Spike. Use its ability to attack. Where are you? Breaking
I'm
Spike?
waiting for you.
I'm talking about the Breaking Spike. Sorry. Anything else that he needs to know?
Maybe.
Yeah, their own defense might be
How about how to win? That'd be very nice.
if only it was that easy.
Yeah, if only he learned that.
Kind of things, yeah. Here we go. Okay. I think we're good to go. actually going to give him a berry as well. The ground one. Or no, this should be this one too. If he knows I have a ground berry on me and doesn't use a ground move, I'll like almost lose my mind.
It's just a
Are you kidding me?
it's
Your
just a
opponent-
one-time thing.
Well, yeah, but if it knew I had the berry, so it wouldn't do more damage and just hits me with fighting moves the whole time. I just want to lose my mind. Because if it can calculate the weight of the opponent before attacking them, one thing it should be aware of is the fact that its ground move is more stronger.
I think it would have been interesting if it becomes aware after it hits you with it once. That would be very. I'd actually
Yeah.
think I'd
It sees
appreciate
how
the.
much damage it
I
does.
would
It's like,
appreciate
"Hmm."
the detail then. But if
Yeah.
it just looks at you and is like, "Oh no, I see you,"
Oh, that Pokemon
You
would be in
fat,
a 120
super heavy-
power range. Mm. That was good.
I get the feeling though, someone who's heavy.
Intimidate, yes.
Oh, well you know. And also the other horse of super weight.
I hope your nerve doesn't.
You have a berry? Get nerved, punk.
He's low kick on me and he would have killed me.
Oh, it went for blaze kick on me. Well, I am an ice an ice grass type, but considering it was quadruply super effective against me, did you see my health? Well, that's because I just healed it all back.
I had to heal.
It did less than a quarter of my health with a blaze kick. It was quadruply super effective. I didn't actually think about that. Now that you mention that, I didn't think about that at all. That when I Terra Slice, it's still gonna keep trying to blaze kick me. If only you put out the rain card, this would have been great.
This is really bad.
Can I help you? Like this? Yes, I can help you. Oh, that did a lot more.
I haven't gotten a chance to break his swing even
There you
once.
go. I think my healing didn't help you.
What kind of animation is that for Breaking Swipe? I suppose it's the best one.
Somehow my healing appeared to have done nothing for you.
You're gonna have to heal. With my stamina and the Breaking Swipe.
Did it already nerf us? I wasn't paying enough
It already
attention.
nerfed us. So my Breaking Swipes and my stamina were meant permanent for the whole
Okay,
battle.
so now I'm gonna... Wait, no, because it cleanses itself again.
Okay, well, no, my Breaking Swipes don't matter because it unbuffs itself. It can't clear itself from unbuff. It can clear itself.
Oh, yeah, I see what you
from
mean.
debuff.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It can, by suddenly doing a belly drum.
Are you kidding me? I might die here because I feel so big. Please don't get me. Please don't get me.
Okay, with two sword stances, I should be ready to wreck
Okay.
anyone and everyone. Oh, that blaze kick needs some work, Blaziken.
That over.
To think baiting it into using its weakest power move was the solution. Because even when quadruply super effective, that is not very damaging. Oh, this might hurt.
My last
Oh, that hurt a lot more for some reason. Yeah, but his overheat hit me and it did more than his blaze
That
kick.
was so amazing. It really healed me full away.
Yeah, it healed me all the way too.
This on that.
I had like less than half health somehow. I'm still contemplating the notion.
I'm about to. I'm going to play
Is it just me? Is this something wrong? Carl, does the Stellar Terror type take longer to Terra Slice into? Because I haven't been able to Terra Slice yet. Oh, he's cleansed himself.
It's funny because it is like.
Now we will see the true.
Daniel, it's like he does. He doesn't. Maybe
Interesting.
he just thinks I'm heavier.
Connor, but he can. He can do the fighting move. He gets stabbed on that card.
But no, I'm. Oh yeah. You're right. Actually, it is stronger.
Ouch! That did a lot more. There we go. That was a real. That was a critical hit blaze kick, and he burned me. So if you got heals, I'm gonna need
I
it.
ran out of heals.
Huh? Freeze, fool!
Help you having used.
Okay, my end draw is very, very near. Unless you can nerf him.
I'm putting more.
Intimidates, he's yet to be burned himself, which is still a bit weird to me. I'm going to heal. Just heal if it... I don't know how hurt you were just now, but it looked like you healed all the way almost. And this is a great example of what I meant by it's almost purely chance with the kind of things we're throwing at it. Because our strategies aren't bad. This guy is super cheesed, and he almost one-shot me from full health because a second critical hit in a row.
Why is he getting involved in critical hits on you like that? There should be an.
I'm in big danger. I have 10 health. Can you not lower him even further?
Well, like, with your tiny health, there's no way you would.
I'm going to heal, but the problem is if it's not a good heal, he'll just kill me.
Okay, I will tell you.
Huh? Why'd your Electro Blast look like it did nothing? On my screen, it's zoomed in on Blaziken, and it's just staying there. Oh, it's moved. Okay, that, I think, just about does it. Where did he suddenly get a rock slide from?
Oh no, I did you.
He just abruptly used rock slide. You have got to be kidding me!
Surprised at how well the other guy.
I don't think it did well at all. My menu's bugged. I think I can't exit the cheer state.
Oh no, that.
Oh, there we go.
that
I can. I can now. It's fine. My freaking gosh. Everything was going just fine, and then suddenly 2 critical hits back to back? Disappear!
Well, I mean, like, he's really close, but he's also getting close to the last.
It all comes down to who gets the last turn.
There's no way out.
Okay, we win. Unless it cheats us, we win.
Oh yeah!
I hate that.
Look at that, Calrex did it. And even though you did die, your Calrex, I think, did most of the
I am a little bit baffled at just how freakish. So, Carv, I look at Arceus and I say, no, you got high stats. But no. I look at Kyrax, yeah, you are a freaking beast. I almost didn't catch this guy just now. I almost left thinking, I never want to see you again. And then, oh, I guess I wouldn't. Well, except I would have to if I want to have one.
Well, that's the thing. Calrex, that Calrex specifically, Arceus is supposed to be general, and that's why we
Connor, I could make this one even tougher for physical defense, from my understanding. But I chose to put it both ways. So no matter what you do as my opponent, you're not gonna break me.
Yeah, he's like practically the unbreakable Pokemon.
I have Pokemon strategies that are
feeling
tougher.
He's more unbreakable than
almost.
Registeel, maybe. Probably.
Well, given his health paired with the defense,
Yeah.
if you had a max health Registeel and max defense, I don't agree. Maybe.
Max, like, this is what? This one... Is this my shield one? Yeah, this is... That's what he looks like.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's so close. The figures are so close that I'm like, I don't actually know.
But Daniel, for a Pokemon
I don't
that
actually
probably
know.
has, like...
They might be, like, very similar.
For a Pokemon that has, like, over 300 attack stat, that defense is absolutely frightening. Like, what is it? This is what my Regirock looks like. He doesn't have 300 attack stat.
Well done on the special defense, though. He naturally almost has three. Yeah,
That's why.
he almost has the 300 special
His
defense.
defense is so high, upping his defense for defensive value is actually the bad thing to do. You want to up his HP. Unless you go for, what, Drain Punch? Maybe
Blaziken.
then up his defense, but...
Blaze Pokemon, fire fighting type. It can jump powerfully, clearing a 30-story building in a single leap. Its flaming punches scorch its opponents.
I was about to put it in Indigo Disc. This isn't Indigo Disc. It's a goodies.
Bad Blaziken. Bad.
Bad Blaziken indeed. Well, at least Fortune didn't have to come out.
I already have one. It's trained in a much cooler way than you are.
Oh, I'm so happy our Chaladon did it, actually. Felt so good.
I don't think he did. I think he was just there to witness.
As much as your Calyx is great, I don't think you would have survived without the reflect.
I think you could have used a different Pokemon and done that, and it would have worked even better.
No, my Arceus was dying with your Miraidon, mind you. With your Miraidon. He was dying with him. He was there, like...
My Miraidon was hanging on pretty tough the second time I tried using him.
I see you, my man.
Great, now I have another Kyrex that I need to give a Terrace to... Like, now I've given him the Stellar Terrace type, I'm not taking it off him. I'm gonna leave that on him. But I'm gonna give him back the item I wanted him to hold.
He didn't use a ground move on me even when I Electric Terror down.
I just bait him into using the fire move. What irony.
He didn't even use the ground move when I was weak.
I'm still miffed about that rock slide that suddenly came out of nowhere.
That is pretty annoying.
That's like, imagine if your opponent took too long to do their turn, and so instead of it choosing just their first move, it doesn't do any move because they didn't choose the one. That's like the equivalent of what the game basically did to me.
I should also make my World Trends moveset back to normal because I turned his entire moveset into like support 64.
Are you still up to battle? Because goody. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this video, and we're going to battle. Oh my! As usual, it's been me, Fuzz, and you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.